talkSPORT Clips of the Week.
Yes, it's time for the Clips of the Week with our sponsors History in the brand new series of Alone. And Andy, would you care to kick us off?
Yes, we start with Tony Cascarino chatting to golfer Graham Storm.
The one thing that I've said all along is that, I'm not going to set targets or goals this year, because every time I've done that, I've put too much pressure on myself. So this time it's all about, turning up each week.
And what's your goal then this year then, Graham?
He's just told you he hasn't got any.
Now here's Amelia Cox with football news.
Liverpool came from behind to secure a 2-1 victory over Burnley in the Premier League. The win moves them to within a point of Manchester City in third. Manager Jurgen Klopp was pleased with his side's character.
A tough one to take today. So we've come here with a firm mentality, a good game plan. I thought the players delivered it well.
Statistically, goals are mostly scored in the 46th and 57th minute.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep that up. Sean Dyche, of course.
Yeah.
So, what's next, Andy?
The two mics now discussing volcanoes.
What's the most famous volcano in history?
In history, Mount St Helens, probably for blowing up, but that's in Washington State.
No. Think more laterally.
Well, Etna's very famous.
Etna's famous, but there's a more famous one.
Vesuvius is quite famous.
No, it's not, no. Most famous volcano.
Well, if you're asking me a question that you already know the answer to, why don't you just tell me?
I'm going to. The most famous, in fact, I don't even know the name.
That's how famous it is.
After all that. Goodness me. This is Ray Parlour, a man who doesn't like to waste words.
Okay, you're listening to the Alan Brazil Sports Breakfast, coming live from the Coral Box on day 3 at this year's Chestermore.
Chestermore?
Yes, Chestermore, yeah. It's a good thing to call it Chestermore, isn't it? It speeds things up.
It does, and talking of Chestermore, here's Alan Brazil.
Good morning, 6:20 on talkSPORT.
Oh, my. Yes. And this week, both Danny Gabardon and Jim White independently hit on the same phrase.
Trying to salvage the game, and maybe, if you're going to do it right.
You're not hurt, you're all right. At least if you're going to do it right.
Yeah, just strange they both said that same phrase in the same week, isn't it?
And we thought they deserved a duet together.
Yeah.
Baby, I'm your man. You bet.
If you're going to do it right.
If you're going to do it right.
If you're going to do it right.
And you're going to do it right.
Yeah. Beautiful. Their very own Wham there, Danny and Jim.
Yeah.
And it was great to hear Mike Parry's uncanny Eddie Jones impression again this week, wasn't it?
Gareth Southgate, who doesn't seem to have had much to do over the last few months, by the way.
Well, he's been around to Eddie Jones's place.
Yeah, he's been around to Eddie Jones's place. I tell you.
What else? Where else did we see
go
him?
to Ireland to get a beat.
He sounds like Harold Steptoe.
He does. Much more like Harold Steptoe.
Yeah, you dirty old man. Yeah, dirty old man.
Yeah, that's right.
What's next?
Nigel Botherway now on Fisherman's Blues.
You're right, it is a fantastic show, isn't it? And Vince Davis, the organiser who started the term From Little Acorns, Mighty Chestnuts Grow.
Who's Mikey Chestnut?
I think he's one of those villains.
Mikey Chestnuts, he was in Lock Stock, wasn't he? Went by the name of Mikey Chestnut.
Surely it's oak trees from Acorn.
Well, exactly, yeah, but it's a fishing show. That's all he doesn't know about plants.
You must look up from the river now and again.
Yeah. That's right. And staying with Mickey's, here's Mickey Quinn, looking ahead to the Champions League.
Coming up on talkSPORT 2 this week. Tonight, there's live commentary of Atletico Madrid's Champions League clash with Bayer Leverkusen.
That's a good one.
Bayer Leverkusen.
Yeah, they're great on it.
Yeah.
Back to Big Alan now, who thinks he has the answer to London's many travel issues.
I hope the traffic's a little bit better for you on your way home.
Yeah, good luck.
You won't see London lately, Simon, never mind Spain, honestly.
I am in London, that's what
Oh, it's a nightmare, isn't it? It's an absolute nightmare. Honestly, the boss of TfL should be strung up, and I mean that sincerely.
Sincerely?
Yeah, I'd maybe start with a vote of no confidence. Now, that does feel a touch...
angry email, maybe.
Does feel a touch draconian, really, to start with that. Even if use it as a threat's a bit much.
Yeah.
So, back to the two mics, who turn their attention from volcanoes to Shakespeare.
King Lear battles his madness watched by his 3 daughters.
Yes.
Who is the eldest? Is it A, Regan?
Yeah.
Is it B, Goneril?
Yeah.
Or is it C, Cordelia?
Right, thinking aloud here. It's a very unfortunate name for a lady, isn't it, to be called gonorrhea?
You knew it was coming.
Gonorrhea. Gonorrhea, Mike,
Dear,
for
oh
goodness
dear.
sake. See, like...
Yeah. And finally,
Yeah.
this was Stuart Pearce alongside Mark Saggers before Monaco versus Manchester City.
Monaco have got to score 2 more, haven't they, than Manchester City?
Yeah, I mean, they'll be looking at it and thinking to yourself, you look at the lowest possible denominum and say, look, we need to win the game 2-0.
Yeah, the lowest possible denominum. And that did actually remind us of something.
Denominum. Denominum. Denominum.
There we are. So there's your clips of the week. Harry James Pridmore, Simon Cruddas, Sid Brozel Sludge, Nellie Parry, Johnny Dreyer, Gordon Hill, Paul Forrestal, Mark Hamilton Smith, Neil Davis, G. O'Hara, and Ben Robinson. He's still going.
Yeah, he is.
Suggested clips that were played this week. If you hear a clip on TalkSPORT over the next 7 days, please send it to us, talksport.com/H&J. Text 81089 or tweet to TSH&J. That's TSHANDJ. Give us a day and a time when you heard it. We'll have a listen back. If it's played, you will get a credit. And the clips of the day were in association with our sponsors, History. Don't miss brand new, alone and intense self-documented competition following 10 survivalists as they attempt to live alone in the wild for as long as possible. And the contestants really are alone, based in Patagonia, Argentina. Loneliness has never been tougher. That's tonight at 9 on History. Gold Cup coming up shortly here at Cheltenham.